And I referenced the weight for Adrien Broner, and it's very important because we talked about at the top of the show the fact.
Introducing to you first on my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white trunks, hailing from Durban, Russia. He weighed in at 139 pounds and has a record of 19 wins, 1 loss, with 9 wins coming by way of knockout. In his 4th world title bout, please welcome the IBF number 5 ranked contender and the former WBA super lightweight champion of the world, introducing Khabib the Hawk Allakhverdiev. And his opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks with orange trim, fighting out of and representing his hometown of Cincinnati, Ohio. He weighed in at a trim and ready 138 1/2 pounds. His record stands at 30 wins, 2 losses, 1 no contest, with 22 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, seeking his 4th world title, he is currently ranked at WBA number 2. Introducing Adrien the Problem Broner.
And I referenced the weight for Adrien Broner, and it's very important because we talked about at the top of the show the fact that
the trunks are good. We want to protect yourself at all times.
Ohio Athletic Commission has as junior the task of overseeing this scheduled 12 with 5 wins inside the distance, 2-1 in championship affairs with 1 win inside. The bell and round 1. Broner sporting the colors of his hometown NFL Cincinnati. Samples out. 1:30 left in, but that's debated to this day.
By Broner.
He's trying to land that punch in the cover.
Landing a left hook in the 12th and final round. About business in boxing here tonight. Allakhverdiev going on. Allakhverdiev
is getting closer.
He's getting closer, but he can't bank on it.
There's Broner on the ropes, where it gives you the body. And Paulie landed many body shots. Nice counter.
Gets him to that close shell, and he's not able to punch off that. Broner will play that with you all day, and he's good at that. He's good at it.
This is the pace that Broner wants, clearly. And there's nice body work by Allakhverdiev.
He likes to pot shot you and keep those single shots going. So if you're going to beat him, because he's very good at it.
Would you like to see him throw combinations?
Those little counters in there.
Nice right uppercut by Broner. Allakhverdiev has been successful in scoring to the body with that left ankle.
Uppercut, come with the hook, put your combination together.
I have a couple of moments where you see him pawing with the jab and is able to get the straight right hand in and then go downstairs. In the last round, using the uppercut very effectively on the inside. That's a punch.
Going into hostile territory, coming off a career-long layoff. Nice right hand by Allakhverdiev.
He has an issue on the inside.
He's fighting jab. Picking
to land that first and second shot, it's going to be very difficult to do that.
There's a nice jab from Broner. What do they say about sleeping dog?
And this pot shot game, Broner will play with you for 20 rounds if you want to go at it.
The southpaw Allakhverdiev going over the top with a right.
There
the right hook.
The right hook is going to end up being
When he gets inside, the work is good. You have to keep working, going to the body.
End up being a pretty good round for him, unleashing that right hook. Now, he's working, trying for another right hook, but Broner was able to land the straight right hand, and that's a punch.
For a certain trinket at 140 pounds. Nice counter, another for
Diab. Here's the important point. Aggressive in terms of his numbers. So far in this fight, he's only throwing a few
work in the last 20 seconds.
Oh,
he's got to be consistent.
Stinging counter right hand by Broner. Mayweather-esque shoulder roll. A lot of people wish he wouldn't. He'd go
into that 3rd and 4th punch in the combination.
Oh, another. Just a piston-like right hand.
His power was at 130, 135.
Another stinging right hand by Broner. Allakhverdiev.
Throw it. You know what I'm saying? Give me that water.
Give me one more.
Which is the straight right. And of course, against the southpaw, he's attacking and has not been doing much in this fight. That right hand will get there.
Now going to the body, counter shots though from Broner. That right hand continues to find its target.
Punch against Broner, he goes defensive, so nothing's going to come back at you.
Yeah, exactly.
But Broner doing a good job of blocking the majority of those shots, but a left hand, and now going upstairs. But he seems to be, you're right, hasn't paid the price yet. A little shotting Broner, and there's another right cross under a minute left in the fifth.
And you can see he can't mesmerize you with these different looks he gives you. He gives you that rhythm. You just got to knock.
Jab, right hand lead by Broner. Then he eats a short right from Allakhverdiev, now working the body. Good counter right, and then from Adrien Broner. 7 pounds. And Porter taking to Instagram to...
You force Broner to go defensive. Not only do you force him to go defensive, you also...
Broner almost seemingly putting himself in that corner. There, eats a short left, but again,
double up with that right hook a lot. There it is to the body. Should have come with it to the head. He's capable.
Now Broner picking up the pace in terms of output. They're both exchanging here.
This has been creating.
If you're going to stay in range of Broner, either you get off or you come or you step back out.
Not been a punch he has used a lot in this fight. Great champion.
There's a right hand from Broner. It's round 6. The fans in Cincy enjoying every good stuff. Crowd even on their feet after those fistic fireworks.
6, there would be a firefight breaking out, and both men throwing and landing big shots. The uppercut, a huge weapon for Broner by Allakhverdiev, but he did land them. And then later on, Broner coming forward, landing the big shot.
5 rounds to 1 for Broner. The right uppercut is clearly the best punch.
From a psychological standpoint, Allakhverdiev right now is not in a good position.
His hand, of course, with that shoulder roll midway point.
You can't throw these single shots. It's a nice shot, and then the hook is important. And then you just to set up the hook.
Absolutely. Yes, precisely.
Be creative in the ways you're going to set up your hook and set your traps for it.
In round 7, Allakhverdiev going to the body.
Coming in, and that's part of the reason.
Oh, nice.
Those punches are landing.
That's beginning to show signs of the Adrien Broner we've seen in the past. And just picking him off with the jab. Sorry, Paul.
He's got more problems than lacking power. He's also...
Adrien Broner with 22 of his 30 wins via fans in Cincinnati, but Allakhverdiev again has never... And now he's... Now Broner's talking to Paulie Malignaggi here at ringside.
It turns a lot of people off, but when the Adrien is in this
jingoistic chant of USA. I thought it was disrespectful, Al. We saw it in the 8th. There's a left hook countered by Allakhverdiev, still on the attack, and yet Broner now asking other people at ringside what's up. Right there, at that point.
Well, he's been telling him to move his head and throw combinations.
That's what I'm telling you. He is getting marked up. You never know. He's coming back now.
It lands.
Yeah, and now here he is. But a lot of those shots blocked.
But again, the problem is he's got to use the right hook in the midst of combination punching.
I agree, but he's got that punch needs to be.
But he obviously has heeded the advice of his.
We talked about it at the beginning.
Chopping left hand from Broner. Allakhverdiev chases him.
Even while he took the walk, stop and throw the next combination.
Like Steve Farhood said, that right uppercut has been his bread and butter when it comes to his power shots. Allakhverdiev working the body.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. He said fatigue.
A minute remaining in the 10th.
And again.
Winding up with the right uppercut, lands the jab. Broner, the pace, the crowd building crescendo, sensing something, but there Allakhverdiev showing what he's made of.
Once Allakhverdiev pushed him back, he did not punch.
And the thing about Allakhverdiev's attack
rounds. Right hand lands for Broner.
Hold that.
So here at the U.S. Bank. And they exchange here with career of Adrien the Problem Broner, the 11th. You can't question the heart of Allakhverdiev, but 28 days away from home.
Now here the head movement's really good from Allakhverdiev. That's the thing we were looking for him to do a lot of.
Right hand to the body, and Allakhverdiev now left hand Broner on the verge of perhaps Allakhverdiev, and yet Allakhverdiev standing tall.
Very much so. Now, especially at this point in the fight, being tired, throwing more arms.
There's a southpaw. And now with 10 remains, all Adrien the Problem Broner with 3 minutes remaining in this fight. Good right hand by Allakhverdiev. Final round, but he needs to show.
Allakhverdiev is 1-1 in 12 rounds.
Alphabet organization. He's 48-0 with 2 knockouts, guys.
Yeah, heard he's a pretty good boxer. I haven't seen regain some luster with some pretty big names, and
Yes.
I think Broner against any.
He's going to beat all of them, but he certainly has proven that at 140 he can be a
The fight. Adrien Broner closed the show in front of his hometown crowd. Good body shot in hand. Left hook, right uppercut. Broner, that's enough. The referee, Harvey Doc Jr., stops the fight. Adrien Broner improves to 31-2.
And the new WBA super lightweight champion of the world, Adrien the Problem